date, but now Isaac is willing to do whatever it takes to stay on top in Shortland Street.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's not about me or you.
No, it's about my girlfriend and what she wants for her birthday.
I can't stand this anymore, the bickering and the backstabbing. Learn to live with each other or you live without me.
Bon Dieu, from the French bon Dieu, so literally good God, but not quite as Westerners understand the concept. Bon Dieu is very hands-off. There's no point praying to him for help to get you out of a tricky situation.
Damn. No, you want chips over?
Ah.
Have you scoffed a lot already?
Now he's got his eye on the birthday cake. I told him he had to wait.
What for? She's not coming.
No, don't go. We're hearing all about Haitian voodoo.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than just sticking pins in dolls, you know.
Ah, now that's a fallacy. That has nothing to do with voodoo at all. You only think it does because you've seen far too many horror movies.
Yay, here we are. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I'm not really in the mood for a party. I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to go home.
Did we do something wrong?
No, it wasn't you guys. But I've got to get this one to bed and he won't sleep with the noise.
Well, we could keep it down for an hour. Where's Nicole?
I really think we should get going.
Thank you, Luke.
My car's down the road. Who wants a ride?
Should we risk it?
I cannot get any more bored than I am already.
Night.
Night.
See ya.
Bye. Right, monkey, upstairs.
Hey.
Hi. I'm going to put this one down. I might read to him for a while.
And then will you come for some cake?
It looks lovely.
No, I'm tired.
But it's your birthday. You have to.
With you two not talking to each other, how much fun would that be?
Oh, hi. I thought you were grounded.
Her mother finally cracked this morning. Couldn't face a weekend with her. So she's ours for the night.
Right. So, did you talk to Bussa?
Yes. I think we understand each other. We had a good chat and then had some pizza with Miss Greedy Guts here.
Well, I was wondering about a DVD. Are you guys in?
Let me get change and I'll run down the shop and grab one.
Can I come?
On one condition. No girly vampires, please.
Get Love Actually. That's your dad's favourite.
Really?
No, hang on. The Notebook. That one's really good if you want to see him cry. Oh. Hi, Sarah Potts speaking. Oh, hi. Yeah, I think she's around here somewhere. I'll just check. Phoenix Rainer, do you want to talk to him?
Yes.
Is he the one you have a crush on?
Shut up.
Oh, well, now you're not grounded anymore. You can ask him out. She's just here. One moment.
Hi. Not much. We're gonna watch a DVD. Boring, I know. I don't know, we'll probably go out for breakfast.
Yeah, and then you've got the whole day. Ask him.
Wanna hang out?
Of course he does, otherwise he wouldn't have called you. Right, I'm minding my own business now.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm meeting him at Sugar tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry. I should have invited you.
Thank you.
I suppose I just thought you wouldn't be into it.
My own daughter's birthday.
Well, after last week's party, you made it pretty clear you didn't approve.
I hope we weren't going to have a repeat of that. Everyone prancing around in netball bibs.
No, but...
But what?
Well, I just think Maya had the right idea. You probably would be happier sitting down to a nice, quiet dinner.
Because I'm too old and too much of a prude for anything else?
I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what it sounds like. I mean, I've been to some pretty wild parties in my time.
And the Waikato.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I've racked up more birthday parties than all of you, and suddenly all I'm fit for is a cup of tea and a lie down.
A few days ago, you were calling me a bad influence because Maya dared to have a good time.
Now we're getting somewhere. You didn't invite me to the party because you didn't like me telling Maya what I thought of you. It was revenge, pure and simple.
That is so not true.
Oh, I've heard more than enough from you. I'm going home. It's past my bedtime.
I happened to bump into Maxwell in the lockers one day. He'd just come out of the shower. I was very struck by the tribal tattoo he had on his shoulder. but it wasn't really the time or place to ask him about it.
He's had it for years.
Scalpel, please.
It's a fascinating subject, of course. Samoan tattooing. There's a whole other dimension to it, I gather.
I probably don't know as much as I should.
Don't you touch yourself, Fusser? That's what he really wants to know.
I beg your pardon?
Well, this painful flirting has to be leading somewhere. What are his sats and blood pressure?
98% to 110/68. I have a wonderful book I could lend you, if you're interested.
I don't think she is, mate. Put him out of his misery, will you?
Sorry.
You and Luke, any chance? I didn't think so. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I missed you this morning. You didn't have to sleep in the spare room.
I didn't want to wake you. You were out to it.
Not really. Did you and Mum manage to sort things out?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We're friends again.
Thank goodness for that. Yesterday was awful.
My first birthday with me, and it's the worst one you've ever had.
Not really. 12 through to 16 was pretty bad too.
What can I do to make it up to you?
Come to lunch. You, me and Mum, and we can forget yesterday ever happened.
Sure. Sounds good.
Here's the farm, right? And that goes all the way down here. Up here on the hill, that's all native bush. And there's this track. It gets really muddy, but it's worth it. Because when you get down the other side, it's just sea for miles. It's amazing, and nobody ever goes there.
Wow.
Except for me and the dog.
You must really miss it.
Do you know what I really miss? The stars. You can't see them up here.
You have to take me there someday.
Hey, what's up?
Phoenix was just telling me about where he grew up.
What's to tell? It was all grass and sheep, wasn't it?
That's all you know.
I've got my BMX outside. Do you want to come to the skate park?
What for?
What do you mean, what for? To do some stunts.
I haven't got a bike.
Use mine. We'll take turns.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
What about your hot chocolate? You haven't even touched it yet.
Just ask them for a paper cup.
Do you want to come too?
One bike, 3 people. Boring.
I thought it was going to help you with your maths homework.
You've got all weekend for that. And it's meant to rain later.
He's right. You go.
Are you sure?
Sweet as.
I'll see you later.
Hey, back so soon?
Evan Cooper turned up and ruined everything.
He wasn't bullying you again, was he?
No, showing off his BMX. I just persuaded Phoenix to come back here and let me help him with his homework.
Nice work.
And then he ditched me as soon as he got a better offer.
You know, I had a boyfriend who did that to me too once, except it wasn't a BMX, it was a BMW. We were on our way to lunch and we walked past this really swanky car yard and he couldn't help himself. He said, "You go ahead and order, hun." Half an hour later, I'm sitting at the restaurant table tapping my fingertips, and who do you think drives past? Taking the latest model for a test drive, and he had the gall to toot and wave at me.
It's not the same.
Why not?
You said he was your boyfriend. I haven't even got that far.
Yeah, well, boys can be a bit dense. Phoenix probably didn't realise what a big deal it was for you seeing him today.
No kidding.
Where's Phoenix now?
Still at the skate park, probably.
And you did say that he wanted you to help him with his homework. So you'd better call and arrange a time to do that then, hadn't you? Tell him that you'll feed him too. That usually works.
I really must apologize on Isaac's behalf. I'm sure he wouldn't think to.
Sorry?
His behavior in theatre this morning, it went beyond rude. It was cruel.
Oh, I think he thought he was being funny. Forget it.
Who's this?
I really shouldn't say anything. I know he's a friend of yours.
Isaac, I'd guess. What's he done this time?
Nothing unusual. For him.
Yeah, he's a cocky little so-and-so, isn't he?
I'm glad you agree with me.
Yeah, goes with the territory. Can't be short on confidence in that job.
Confidence, I can understand. I draw the line at arrogance.
Have you talked to Chris?
I've tried. More than once. I'm afraid my respect for him has taken a tumble as well.
Oh, you think he's only backing Isaac because they're related?
It's blatant nepotism. I wouldn't trust Isaac to cut up a dead frog, let alone a human being. You know, he almost lost a patient last week. He was out of his depth.
Do you mind? I could hear you halfway down the corridor. By the way, last week's patient, the young girl, alive and well by all accounts. This morning's hip replacement couldn't have gone more smoothly, ignoring the slight distraction of my anaesthetist doing his tragic best to seduce my circulating nurse. Word of advice. Next time you try that, don't lead out with a naked locker room encounter with her ex-husband. Talk about wrong signals.
Listen carefully, I only have a minute. Maya's parking the car. I said I had to run for the loo.
Fascinating.
She's going to ask you to have lunch with us. She thinks we made up last night.
How did you get that idea?
From me. I wanted to cheer her up.
And get yourself back in her good books, I bet. Well, I hope you don't expect me to go along with your lies.
Maya is going to walk in here any minute, smiling. Do you really want to be the one to pull the rug out from under her?
What do you want me to do? Slap on a smile and pretend that we're all buddy-buddy?
Would it really hurt that much?
Morning.
Hi. Did Nicole tell you about lunch?
She mentioned something, yes.
Nothing flash, just the three of us in the cafe, but it's my shout.
Why?
To say thank you for yesterday. I know it didn't turn out the way either of you planned, and I'm sorry that I got all grumpy on it.
Apology accepted, but that doesn't mean you have to buy me lunch.
Me neither.
Gosh, you two agreeing on something. Well, it's tough because I'm paying and that's final. Just tell me you'll be there.
Of course I will.
Yay. It might have to be a late one. Is 2 o'clock okay?
Thank you.
Did you bring your homework?
I tried to do some of it last night. I bet it's all wrong, though.
I'll give you guys some space. Would you like a juice, apple or orange?
Orange, please.
Me too.
I'm not sure I want to show you.
Too bad. You have to.
This is the one I really didn't get.
You got halfway there. Why'd you stop?
You mean that bit's right?
Now you just have to figure out what goes here.
How do I do that?
Think about it. If X is 12, then that means...
Mr. Harris is prepped for theatre. He'll be first on the list this afternoon.
Brilliant.
He'll be with Vasa again. I hope that's okay.
Why wouldn't it be?
I know she can be a bit prickly.
Well, compared to some people, she's a joy to work with.
Luke, tell me you got the revised schedule.
Thank you. I see you'll be filling in for Chris in this afternoon's bankcard repair.
Is there a problem?
I have to say I'm surprised.
Take it up with Fredrickson. He's the acting HOD.
I may have to. Don't take this personally, but he seems to be mistaken about your level of experience.
If you don't want to work with me, find someone else that does.
How do you get to be so good at maths, anyway?
I'm not. I just learned a few ways to remember stuff.
I'm useless.
You are not. You didn't even need help with those last three. Are you following us around or something?
I saw you come in from the other side of the road.
That's a yes.
Do you want to come back to my place and kick a ball around?
He can't. We're waiting for food.
Oh, what did you order?
Nachos and milkshakes.
It's my reward for not completely screwing up my maths homework.
Have you done your maths already?
I wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah, good call. More time for soccer.
I don't know if I can.
Hey, you eat. I'll wait.
2 milkshakes, 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla.
That's us.
Does he know you have a crush on him?
I have not.
He's not into you, eh? Can you tell?
Thanks.
Bring on the nachos. I'm starving.
Careful. You don't want to ruin your appetite. You have a big lunch to look forward to.
I'm not even hungry.
What's the matter? Guilt getting the better of you?
I tried to say sorry last night. You walked out on me.
I mean guilt about lying to Maya.
I had to tell her something.
Anything but the truth.
And what would that be? Your mother hates me and I don't know why?
Hate is a very strong word.
Close enough.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking for some cutlery that's gonna walk about from the cafe.
Stray-looking knife right there. Probably one of yours.
Yeah, I think it might be.
It's not as if I nicked it. It was in the drawer.
Yeah, with half a dozen others, probably.
So you think I'm a thief now, as well?
Hi. Hope you're saving some room for lunch.
That's what Yvonne just said. Would you like half?
No, thanks.
I'll save it for later.
I'm making tea. Who wants one?
Not for me. I better get back.
See you at lunchtime.
It's nice to see you two getting on again.
Yeah. No tea for me either. I'm saving myself.
Man, what was that about?
What?
Those two. They were staring daggers when I walked in. Then they started sniping at each other. Just when I was getting ready to knock their heads together, you show up and suddenly it's all lovey-dovey.
Really? Maybe I have that effect on people.
I'm ready. Everybody else?
He's getting a bit wheezy. His chest was clear pre-op. Wonder whether he's developed a pneumothorax after the interscaling block.
Can I start or not?
Somewhere you need to be, is there? I'll put some salbutamol down the tube, but he'll need a chest x-ray before we go any further.
Did you not put the block in properly?
Yes, I did. But you know this can be a complication. Undrape him and I'll call x-ray. They can do a portable down here.
Can't do my job until you've done yours, mate, but take your time. Can't rush these things, can we?
Maya's discharging a patient. She won't be long.
Before she gets here, there's something I want to say. I walked out last night for a reason.
What was that?
You might have thought that you were apologising, but all I heard was condescension, and I'm sick of it.
Do you know why I think you left? Because we were getting somewhere near the truth and you didn't like it.
Well, come on, let's hear it.
What do you think we're really fighting about?
I'm waiting for you to tell me.
The social club. Before I took over as president, we were getting on fine.
It might have something to do with it. It's not very nice being told you're incompetent.
I never said.
Oh, no? You only persuaded half my colleagues to stick their hands up and vote against me.
I wonder if they would have done that if they knew what they were getting instead. I'm the one that turned out to be incompetent.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The books are a mess.
You had a bit of bad luck with your fundraising. It takes a while to know what works and what doesn't.
I should have listened to you.
You'll get there. And you'll do it in your own way. You don't need some old fuddy-duddy telling you how.
I know what I do need. A good treasurer. Please.
Of course.
Thank you. What's wrong?
If we're being honest, it wasn't just about the social club, was it?
Wasn't it?
This will sound terrible. You're not supposed to be jealous of your own children. I don't mean jealous. Envious.
I don't understand.
I look at what you and Maya have together and I miss it. And I lean on Maya far too much. I know I do. The fact is that I'm not very good at sharing her. Not these days.
I get jealous too.
I don't blame you with me getting in the way all the time.
No, you and Maya, you're so solid. Okay, you have all those little fights, but you're always going to be there for each other. I haven't spoken to my mother for months. Mother's Day, I thought about it. I was going to call. I had my hand on the phone, and then I couldn't do it. What's the point? I thought it's never going to be any different.
She might surprise you one day.
I wonder. Can we please just not fight anymore?
How much longer?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm cancelling the surgery.
Why? There's no evidence of pneumothorax and the chest is clear now.
I don't want to risk it. With his history of asthma, I don't want to encounter problems halfway through the procedure when there's no turning back. He must be getting over a chest infection.
Gosh, how often does this happen?
Not often at all.
It's a big coincidence, then. You didn't want me in here in the first place. Now you get to order me out.
I hope you're not suggesting that I'd compromise my professional standards for the sake of scoring a few points against a colleague.
I don't know, would you?
Guys, please.
How long have you been in your job, Luke?
Long enough to know that I'm making the right call.
Long enough to feel stuck when you see someone younger racing up the ladder, so you'll take any chance you get to throw your weight around. It's pathetic.
Through?
Yep. Thanks for the food, eh?
Yeah, thanks, fella.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Will you live if you don't?
What?
Ignore him. Wait. Thanks for today. I had a great time.
Whoa. What was that about?
Oh, man. Wait till this gets out.
Please, take a seat. Now, I've heard his side of the story. What's yours?
This is really embarrassing. It's the sort of thing 5-year-olds sort out in the sandpit. We shouldn't be wasting your time.
Yeah, never mind that. I'd like to hear it.
Okay. Luke was behaving inappropriately towards one of the nurses. It doesn't matter who.
Well, we were chatting.
He was flirting. She was gritting her teeth and putting up with it. This was in theatre, you understand. I mean, apart from anything else, it was disrespectful to the patient, so I called him on it. I didn't mean to humiliate him, but obviously I did, and he's been gunning for me ever since.
That's ridiculous.
The way Luke tells it, his only concern is for patient safety. He's worried we might be pushing you beyond your skill level.
It's also the way he treats his staff. I've never seen arrogance like it.
Have you ever seen me cancel an operation because I wasn't getting my own way? That's arrogance.
What's he talking about?
Bank card repair this afternoon. Okay, it was a bit of a stretch, but Fredericton thought I was up to it, and so did Chris. The only person who had any doubts was Luke. So what did he do? He made up some nonsense about the patient still recovering from a chest infection and called a halt to the whole show. I'd hate to think how much money was wasted.
I didn't make anything up. I refused to accept the accusation that I did.
Okay, gentlemen, this cannot go on.
Clearly.
Something has to change. Now, like it or not, you two have to work together.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
I'm afraid I have to agree.
So what do you want me to do? I can't ask Chris to build his entire theatre schedule around you two.
I sincerely regret that it has come to this. But as a senior consultant, I refuse to have my expertise, judgment, or professionalism challenged by a surgical registrar. Either he goes, or I do.
It wouldn't be the summer without the Rose of Tralee, and we've live coverage of the iconic Kerry Festival on Monday and Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Next, though, it's Doctors.